Hello. At my first conference, the people at Action Duchenne taught me a very important lesson. And that is that whilst I remain powerless to take away this horrible disease from my grandson, and equally powerless to take the distress it causes away from my daughter and son-in-law, it is still possible to have a life that is full of moments of compassion and understanding, and above all, laughter.
When the National Director's role at Action Duchenne came up last year, I was inspired to hear about the real differences Action Duchenne is making. Meeting families, partners and team members at the international conference last November gave me a great insight into how this charity is making real differences. I could immediately see that Action Duchenne is a great organization with a strong mission and a bright future. I've been so proud of what a great team I have, fighting for support for our young people, young adults and their families, all with such dedication and patience. After 9 months in the office, also I say not in the office because of COVID, we have done a lot. We have protected our frontline support services, increased financial support, including our first grant from the Lottery Fund in 9 years. We're now ready to grow and are planning our strategy for the coming year. Research is at the heart of our mission, and we will leave no stone unturned in the quest for effective treatments and one day a cure. I'm delighted to announce that we will be launching an exciting new research funding scheme to bring the next generation of ideas into the lab. I'm confident we can achieve our goals with our dedicated and caring community. I will continue to encourage us to move forward. As we grow our support, education and research projects, we'll be calling on you, the community, to get involved. I look forward to sharing the detail with you. Together, we can make a world where lives are no longer limited by Duchenne. That's why I'm here.
Hi, my name's Jess and I like to volunteer for Action Duchenne whenever I can, as I like to try and give something back to the amazing help and support they've given to us. Our daughter is 4 years old. She's been diagnosed as a carrier of Duchenne, potentially manifesting carrier. We have so many unknowns, but they've been a great help at the Science Roadshow, giving us lots of information and also a huge welcome to their supportive network.
Hello, I'm Angela and I've been with Action Duchenne since 2007. In fact, this coming conference will be my 14th. During my time with Action Duchenne, it's been my privilege to work with some amazing people. I'm glad to say that the current team, some of whom are Duchenne parents, are amazing too and so dedicated. I get great job satisfaction knowing that my own experiences, having been a mother of a boy with Duchenne, can help other Duchenne families navigate the path they find themselves on. I think only another Duchenne family member can really appreciate the journey families take. You know, the best conversation I ever had, other than with a professional, was with another Duchenne dad. That call helped me realise I wasn't alone, and it gave me strength and hope to face Duchenne and turn my nightmare into a positive journey. And I hope that we can help you on your journey.
Hi, I'm Lizzie. I volunteer for Action Duchenne. My son Sebastian was diagnosed with Duchenne in 2016, and Lynette from Action Duchenne actually was the first person who I spoke to following his diagnosis, who made me feel like someone understood, but who also made me feel like the world hadn't ended and that we would be okay somehow, which didn't really feel possible at the time. And since then, the whole Action Duchenne team have just been giving me personally and my family so much support and friendship and love, and that has just been so important in the last 4 years that I can't really express how important that's been really. And so for me, volunteering for them is about giving some of that back. It's about being part of our community. It's about wanting to be part of their mission to make a difference to life with Duchenne. So yeah, that's why.
I joined Action Duchenne as a trustee to make a difference. I wanted to ensure that all Duchenne charities in the UK work together to make a more inclusive society. I joined because I wanted to know what happens with the money I was raising. And I believe if you see a problem or have an idea, then you must own it, otherwise nothing will happen. I work in digital technologies and I could see these were poorly utilised. But I suppose I joined to make things better for my son Cormac.
Hello, I'm Lynette Ellison. I'm Community Fundraising and Support Officer for Action Duchenne. I've been with the charity now for nearly 5 years, 6 months after my middle son Samson was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So the reason I support the charity, not only through dedicating my working life to the charity, but also through all the fundraising that we do, is because of the way that we support everybody equally. We support every single person who comes to us in the same way, regardless of background, and I mean that's incredibly important to me. Also, we have the most phenomenal projects, support projects, education projects. Also, the research that we fund is really unique and it's for everybody living with Duchenne, and again that's exceptionally important to me. So I just want to thank the charity for everything they do for myself and my family, but also for the families that I support in their journey. I'm so glad that Action Duchenne are here and that we are working so hard to make lives better for everybody living with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Neil. I'm Head of Research at Action Duchenne. For me, the why is all about communicating research. The research in Duchenne is really complex, and for families trying to understand that can be really challenging. And so it's really important that we help families to understand that science, because it's only with understanding that actually families can make really difficult decisions about care, about taking part in clinical trials. In my time at Action Duchenne, I'm delighted to have started our Science on Tour programme, where we go out across the country talking to families, helping them to understand exactly what's going on in trials and in labs. I also look after the charity's research grants programme, and I'm privileged to be able to spend time talking to scientists and clinicians and finding out how we as a charity can help them really push Duchenne research forwards into the future.
Hi there, it's Sam. I'm the Community Fundraising and Support Officer here at Action Duchenne. I am mum to two lovely boys, Len who's 17 and Jude who's 13. My lovely Jude was diagnosed with Duchenne in 2013. As part of my role, I have the absolute privilege of supporting our wonderful families through every stage of their Duchenne journey, and also supporting those family, friends, colleagues who fundraise so fantastically for us. And it is an absolute privilege to be involved in each and every one of your journeys, to support you through the highs and the lows, celebrate our wonderful guys' achievements, and be there for each other. One thing I can say about the Duchenne community that I've found ever since Jude was diagnosed was that it's such a supportive one, and you can't beat speaking to another parent, another family member who knows exactly what you're going through and what you mean without having to explain. I remember when Jude was diagnosed that I felt like the whole world, the bottom of my world I guess, had just completely fallen away, and all of a sudden I was welcoming people into my life that I really didn't want to be there, and I was having to make decisions that I didn't feel equipped for or ready for at the time. And if anybody had said to me, you'll be where you are now, supporting other Duchenne families. I wouldn't have believed it because I found it so very difficult at the beginning. It's an absolute privilege to be a part of your journeys and to support you every step of the way. Thank you so much for being such a huge part of my life too, because each and every one of you help me every single day. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Peter, I'm Head of New Business and Development here at Action Duchenne, and incredibly proud to say I'm part of this team, which is part of my why. When I first met everybody here, I was completely struck by their passion, the dedication, the work that they put in over the last few years to support the community and for research. And I decided there and then that's what I wanted to be a part of and put my efforts into. So here I am, very excited about the next few years and where we're going to go, because I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger and better. So if you have anything you want to talk to us about, any ideas, anything you want to get involved with, give us a call, give us an email, and me or any of the team will want to sit down with you and have a good chat. So speak to you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.
We're really proud to be back volunteering at the Action Duchenne conference this year, albeit virtually.
Yeah, last year it was our first time volunteering at one of the Action Duchenne conferences, and it was amazing to see how positive and supportive everyone is to each other, and the amazing work that the organisation do is incredible. So yeah, we're really proud to be a part of it again this year.
Best of luck everyone.